it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today finally I'll be checking out CHOI YOOJUNG's solo debut with Sunflower in parentheses P.E.L, the music video for an All We Love. To see it, CHOI YOOJUNG coming through with the solo debut, but I do want to apologize right away. As you can tell, I'm sort of under the weather, so unfortunately I couldn't check this out on the day of the release, just resting up, and then y'all know already, work schedule, YouTube schedule. It's hard to schedule things here and there, but finally checking this out. And with that being said, I saw on my Twitter timeline that P.E.L actually stands for Power, Energy, and Love, which I think is a pretty cool abbreviation for the title track, of course. And then I did additional research on my own time, where I found out that Sunflower, not only for the title track, for the titling of the album, the mini album, if I recall correctly, is when CHOI YOOJUNG's grandpa passed away. Sunflower was meaningful because the grandpa drew a sunflower and it symbolized her bright smile. It symbolized CHOI YOOJUNG. So I love that connection there, having a meaningful debut all in all with these meanings and this abbreviation with Power, Energy, Love. But aside from that, I'm really interested in what kind of genre she's gonna take, what kind of route she takes with this solo debut. So hey, enough talk, let's just dive into the music video now. Alright, so I brought up the music video here. Sunflower, P.E.L, Power, Energy, Love by CHOI YOOJUNG. I got the English captions on and all, but let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm digging this so far. Okay. We got the claps here. Might see. Very subtle with it so far. Quite the interesting production here with the percussion. Woo. Love that bass work with the kicks. Hey! Oh, I just love how she captivates us in this song. Just from her vocal work to her moves in the choreo. I love that line, the cheese, caramel, vitesi, lemon. Yeah, this song is very easygoing, laid back, has a nice bounce to it. Love the hi-hat work too. Love this line too with the claps. Woo, okay. Oh, there's the Power, Energy, Love. Love that like electronic drum kit work or whatever it is. I'm glad that we got more of that integration of the P.E.L. power energy love near the end of the song. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes working with CHOI YOOJUNG. Especially the choreo work. Oh, Jumba's on the lyrics? Love to see it. But I love the overall aesthetics for this debut era for her. It got me sort of reminiscent of how subtle, you know, and calm the era of Siesta was, of course, with Weki Meki. But this one, wow, having a nice bounce to it, very calming, satisfying in some moments. It's not the type of song that's gonna be like over the top, really loud in your face, which I appreciate a lot. But if anything, though, I feel like this is gonna be a grower for me, and that's not a bad thing by any means. And I encourage you guys, if you didn't mess with this the first time around, I'm sure you're gonna love it with more and more listens. And sometimes that's just the case with a lot of releases, and that I was proven wrong with Siesta quite later on when they had their special stage for Road to Max, when Weki Meki had that very well deserved to have that special Road to Max stage. And if I recall correctly, they're on like Road to Connor. I don't know how it exactly works. I know there's like the voting and all, but yeah, finally hearing more individual work from CHOI YOOJUNG is very, very good. And it kind of reminds me when I first checked out CHOI YOOJUNG back on the survival show days, and then going into IOI and all. And I always had a part of me deep down inside where I'm like, the groups, the soloists that came out of IOI deserve better. Even IOI at the time deserved better, like longer promotion. I mean, sure, it's hindsight or whatever, but comparably, if you think about it, IOI and then the groups that followed after that for the Produce 101, the Produce series and other survival shows, longer contracts, better ways they promoted and all, and more releases if you think about it with long duration. That's just a small rant, but staying on track here. CHOI YOOJUNG, woo! Yeah, I think it's gonna grow like fine wine, just like Siesta, hands down. But for now, it sits at a strong 7.58, I've got to say, and then it'll probably eventually grow into 8.5/9 if I'm gonna be real with guys, and that's completely fine. I feel like this is just the initial splash per se. This is just the early footsteps of soloist CHOI YOOJUNG, you know, being a soloist and all, and it's the matter of establishing your sound and what you're truly all about with the comebacks and the B-sides. Like, I'm sure if I would dive into one of the B-sides, I might low-key dig one of those B-sides more taste-wise. Maybe not production-wise, but taste-wise, you know? This sort of, like, chill, laid-back, coffee house type of vibe is not necessarily a type of music that I want to listen to constantly every day, and that's just me, you know? And don't let my taste affect your taste and your bias. I mean, in my case, like, I really love CHOI YOOJUNG, I really love Weki Meki and all the members. It's just that recently, when it comes to the genres that they're messing with and the sort of arrangements that I've been hearing, I was like, you know, it's something that I can admire production-wise, but like taste-wise, it's not there for me exactly, right? Arrangement-wise for this, pretty standard, though, with the verse 1, and then later on with the bridge, and then a great outro. I think the outro really stood out to me, especially implementing P.E.L, right? And all power, energy, and love. Now, I feel like the focal point to the song is obviously Choi Yoo-jung. The intentions can be felt here where the production is purposely set up to make Choi Yoo-jung the focal point, right? And allow us to hone in on her vocal work and her herself throwing on a performance, which can obviously be seen in the music video, right? However, there are some times in certain releases where I feel like, okay, it's either A, B, or neither, right? Where A, the individual or group is doing the heavy lifting for the song, or B, the production is over the top and doing the heavy lifting, or just being way too much and covering the what I want to hear exactly, right? And I think that's more so the case of A, and then C, obviously, there's a great balance. But A, I feel like she's doing the heavy lifting, and I wish the production in terms of the percussion work broke out even more as the song progressed. And that's just me, but I'd really admire the claps. They're not any like typical kind of percussion work in here. I liked how it played out. Just more so, I wish there was more so of a breakthrough moment where I could even be more satisfied and more mesmerized and like sort of caught in a daze, like a sort of dreamlike feeling that I wish I could have got more of in this song, and I was like waiting away for it, and it never really happened. However, I really love the kicks, bass work, and all. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard. Like, I'm having a dilemma here. I love Choi Yoo-jung, but then again, I gotta be fair. This is only the debut, and I feel like the one debut that I could remember of where I was like, I didn't really mess with the debut right away, but it grew over time, grew like fine wine, was Chungha's debut with Why Don't You Know featuring Naksal. Now, I feel like, as you guys are hearing this right now, wow, it's been a minute since I listened to that song. Or some of y'all may, it's like, I love that song immediately, but like, I messed with it, but then when I heard it more and more, I loved it even more, especially after the comebacks happened. So I feel like, if we do get good amount of comebacks from Choi Yoo-jung in the future, and consistently, I will enjoy and cherish this debut even more. Lyrics-wise, I mess with, here and there, as I explained, Caramel, Vita C, Lemon, and all. I just wish there was a little bit more implementation of power, energy, and love. I feel like that could have been utilized more, and think about like how funny some of these releases have been, especially with solo releases. For example, Joe Yuri's Love where LUVLOVE, you know what I'm saying? Like, then again, it's pretty hard to do something like that with power, energy, and love. But yeah, all in all, really strong debut. I wouldn't say it's like out of this world, but there's a lot to adore in this solo debut, guys, truly, and I'm sure I'm gonna love the B-sides as well. So let me bring up this music video again, take a sip of my tea first. Because not gonna lie, I feel like I'm losing my voice here. But there's a lot to talk about. It has that, like, coffee house feel to it. But I would say, obviously, with the scenes that were done and how I'm hearing things soundscape-wise, this sounds like a late summer feel to it sonically, right? Love that clock work in the choreo. Yeah, but like with the scenes though, very cunny with it, I would have to say. Whether it's the pace of time, see what I'm saying? Like the timing of the lyrics, like That's like the power of the Team Jumbas, the individuals in Jumbas. Love the scene switches. I love how we're seeing her paint a sunflower. And then like the spelling out the lyrics here, cheese, caramel, Vita C. There's a lemon on that smartphone there. Yeah, I like this scene with the skate park. One of my favorite scenes. I really get the connection in this song, I feel like whatever you enjoy in life, go for it, do it, you know, and don't stop yourself from doing it. Just whatever you enjoy, whether it's a certain hobby or even in your job, like just go for it, like enjoy life and do what you love to do, right? And I feel like that one line stood out to me lyrically is right here, everything you wanted. It was slightly after this. Fill it without anything left in between and carve it. You can do it. Do it in this moment. Just go for it. So yeah, that's what I really love lyrically in this as well. Yeah, that drum kit work. Especially these claps. These claps are very memorable. And then that drop here, right? I love how she captivates us here. Ooh. I love that bass work. Without regrets. Some quirky scenes here with the choreo work, of course. Yeah, I'm feeling this song even more on second listen, not gonna lie. Hey, hey. Do it back. Yeah, that line there, like, oh, it's probably the most catchy line in the song. Yeah, that line there, but like, the power, energy, love, and everything you want it. Like, come on, this line here. I love how, though, as it progressed, like, my love for the song grew even more, you know what I'm saying? And I love how we get a good amount of choreo being shown in this music video. Definitely one of the better music videos coming out of Fantasio. What a vibe of a song. Alright, I gotta pause it here. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, shoutouts to everyone behind the scenes here. I'm seeing quite a bit of familiar names and then other names I gotta familiarize. Special thanks to all Keyling members and all Fantasio staff. Wow. And Keyling's got a shout out here in the credits. US producer Benjamin P.E.L. Colorist did a good job. The overall aesthetic too for this music video, how it was done in the post-production, really well edited and all. But all in all, guys, yeah, I think it's a solid 8. Over time, 8.5, maybe eventually a 9. But I feel like I have a feeling in the back of my mind that's like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna end up loving a B-side low-key even more, and it just depends on the genre and taste, but there's still a lot to admire. Don't get me wrong when it comes to production-wise, just feel like a little bit more CHOI YOOJUNG's do slightly heavy lifting on this part, but hopefully in that first comeback and then the several comebacks, surely we'll get several comebacks, right? That we'll hear even more developed, how developed CHOI YOOJUNG's gonna be. Sorry, let me catch my breath here. Over time, we'll hear her develop her signature sound in really quick succession, right? But all in all, guys, enjoyed this. Still gotta catch up on Weki Meki's B-sides that was tied along the CS before I get into CHOI YOOJUNG's mini a single album. Okay, I'm seeing it in the description here. I do apologize, but single album. I wish there was a mini album. But all in all, guys, let me know your thoughts. Did you like this as much as I did? Did you love it more than I did? Did you feel the same way, at least for when I'm talking about the members of IOI, the groups and soloists coming out of IOI deserve more? I'm even talking about Chungha these days, you know? We hear Chungha talking about her label holding her back, and then the pandemic and all. It's like, it's very unfortunate. But all in all, we gotta keep supporting, you know, all of the IOI members. I feel like I still need to check out Dia is coming out soon, and also yeah, lots to look forward to still. But be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart connecting with y'all about CHOI YOOJUNG's solo debut with Sunflower. P.E.L. Power, energy, and love. As always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm gonna get more tea here to recover more so I could cover more videos. If you haven't seen my Stupid Love reaction there, listen up stage for Weki Meki, I highly recommend it because it is so promotional, so title track worthy for Weki Meki to promote. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the day to see them promote it, you know, and see more videos surround Stupid Love, because it's just so good. And I hope they really work with that individual. I can't remember his name on top of my head right now, but to come through with a comeback with that one producer, of course. But take care. This has been Garrison, as always, though, and peace.